Hi everyone. Today's What Sold video is going to cover what sold across our three platforms between January 15th and January 21st of 2026. So crazy enough, I just saw that on Mercari we had not made a sale until today. Um, and it's been since the first, so 27 days with no sales on Mercari. I mean, I guess that's not too crazy, but that's just a long time. Um, we did make a few sales on Poshmark. Things have been so slow on Poshmark. We sold this Chico's tank, a North Carolina UNC towel, like a wrap, the ones that go like around you and have Velcro, and this Element t-shirt. Uh, Pretty low prices, 13, 18, and 10. We only profited $25.50 on Poshmark in this week of January. I did see someone posted in one of my reseller groups on Facebook this notification they got on Poshmark, and it was through Poshmark. It wasn't just an email, so it was legitimate, and it was in their news feed, like at the top of, I don't know if that'll show. No, but like at the top of your news feed on your phone, it'll have like a little banner. I'm just making sure I didn't get it. No, every purchase you make today is an entry for 500. No. Um, But some people were getting this notification where any sales that you made between, I don't know, like the next couple weeks or something, you would have no commission. So it said, like basically all like the what is it, 30% or whatever that Poshmark takes, instead of getting that taken out of your final sale, it would either turn into credit that you could use to buy stuff on Poshmark, or you could what do you call it? You could get it taken out as money. You could I can't think of it, redeem it. You could redeem it as cash. Isn't that crazy? Let me see here. So anyway, I wish I had gotten that, but I guess not many people did. I don't know what the qualifications were for. I don't know how they chose who was going to get it, but that's a pretty awesome incentive, and I think it would be really cool if they did that more often. Now we're going to go over to eBay. eBay was a little bit better this week. The best week that we'd had in January so far. I sold this a new Ralph Lauren t-shirt. It only sold for 16. I was a little surprised. These were better sales. Let me go to this one first. This was a Talbot's blazer and it was wool. The cost of goods for this was 50 cents. So I think this was one of the items I picked up at that church sale where everything was on average 50 cents because it was like fill a bag, and it sold for $32. I did tag it Jackie O because it definitely had like a presidential first wife type of thing. And then or first lady. Yeah. And then this was so, so cool. Did I get this from that church sale too? I feel like I did actually. Maybe let me see. Maybe not. Yeah, that's crazy. So both of those sold um from the church sale. That's interesting. I hadn't noticed that until just now. So I paid 50 cents for this. It was union made and it had a real wool, excuse me, real fur, and it was wool, but real fur like around the trim. It didn't have a size on it, but I did do measurements and I tried it on myself. And I determined that it would be about an extra large or 1X, but I put the measurements in the listing. And it sold for $120, guys. That is crazy. That's one of our best flips. 50 cents to $120. That's what I should have made the thumbnail. That was so exciting. And I knew that it being like a larger size definitely helped it out. And I was really hoping that it would sell now that it's winter time and I wouldn't be stuck with it another year. So I'm just looking at some of these. Like I mentioned in the last What Sold video, it's kind of cool to go down and see what people have similar things listed for. Um, but yeah, I was really happy with the 120. So our total profit on eBay for that week was $134.87, which brings our total profit to $160.37 for that third week of January. Um, Pretty far away from our goal of 800, but I don't know what is going on with the reselling world lately. Everything's been so slow. It's really sad. Um, But fingers crossed that with tax season coming up and people getting their refunds soon, maybe they'll be doing some more shopping. All right, guys. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.